All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing on today? So, what are we going to do? We're going to have this deep conversation because the world, especially within the United States, is going through some things right now. And due to that, we just need to have this deep conversation. So, first of all, I need to make sure that my audio is working because it don't look as if it is working. So we're going to go to a commercial break to make sure so that we can check this audio sound to make sure that you guys can hear me. If you are on this live right now and you can hear me, say yes, I can hear you. Write it in the chat because we're about to get down into this conversation that needs to be had because a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people, they are hurting. They are hurting, and we're going to talk about it. Okay. So if you can hear me, let me know and put it in the chat right now. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break so I can check the audio, and we're going to get started right after the commercial break because the topic of discussion on today, if you are a person that's feeling lost because TikTok Lemon8 CapCut has vanished, and you just feel like, okay, I was making, or there are so many content creators or people in general that was making a lot of money on these platforms, or they was utilizing these platforms for their business, for education, for their personal life. And so we're going to talk about this, give you some alternatives so that you can be better prepared if and when this happens again. Because everyone talking about TikTok, Lemonade, CapCut, but it was more apps that the United States have taken away from United States citizens. And the only warning that we received was TikTok. So why? Why? And I'm going to give you what I feel is my observation of it, but we'll be back in a moment.
What up, family? CTR Media Network. Yeah. Best in the biz. Yeah. Join the team. CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above par. Never lasting, motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you're asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself, your health is here, we got it. Reaching 350 million, they tuning in. We in 50 different countries, we all can. And like-minded, find your purpose and your assignment. Come get your fix, your feel, your mental alignment. Get active and speak to the masses. Build your influence all levels and all classes. Now you know you can monetize and grow. CTR Media Network, start the show. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR is who we are. The media network, that's the best by far, you know. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network.
All right, all right. And just like that, we are back. We're going to have a really, really deep conversation on today because, like I said before, the world, yes, the world in general, especially within the United States, they are hurting tremendously right now because of this shutdown, because of this ban that just happened last night. Now, it did not happen immediately. It did not happen immediately. Okay. It was like I noticed it because I watched it personally. It was like it was in phases. Okay. It was in phases. And so some people was able to get in when some people weren't in the beginning. But now, as we can see, it is completely, yes, completely gone. And so how is it that you're going to be able to manage and survive now? Okay, Red said can hear you loud and clear. Can you guys hear me now? We are live, people. Remember to share, 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 share. So if you've been affected by this TikTok, this little TikTok situation, then this is definitely for you. And it's Sunday. So I want you guys to also be encouraged as well. But I need to make sure because I'm actually having some delayed internet issues as we speak. Uh, because clearly we are having these issues, but I always, keep it cool, calm, and collected because we are literally going to have this conversation on today, and you're going to get the encouragement that you need. But before I get started, I need you guys, it's 27 of you in the room. It's 27 people in the room right now. And what I need you to do is smash that like button. Yes, smash that like button. And also share this live because I want everyone on this morning to get this encouragement. I need someone to comment in the chat if you can hear me now. If you can currently hear me now. Because I cannot tell whether or not you can hear me. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of tech issues, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are, they're having this same situation because of what's going on. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in because I think you guys can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and start. All right. So, what is it that you're going to do now that TikTok is gone? And I want you to know that everything that is going on right now is not something that is, in my personal opinion, that's a coincidence. It's something that just happened to happen. Okay. Ever since the pandemic, it has been a shift in mindset, a shift in wealth, a shift in ingenuity, a shift in who has power. Okay? Who really is going to rule these digital entities to be able to provide access to people within the United States? Because it's all about, this is not, now this is my personal opinion. Let me just say that with that disclaimer. This is my personal opinion. I do not feel that this is about protecting the U.S. citizens from some invisible or for some uh, uh, data breach or whatever for safety precautions. I don't believe that that is the case. I believe it's because of power, because for the first time in history, there are now Americans who was making a substantial income on TikTok, on Lemon8, on CapCut, using CapCut in order to make content. Now, I know for our people who work traditional 9 to 5 jobs, you could care less. But I'm telling you, whether you use these systems or not, it is affecting you. Okay? Because you think that it's just TikTok, Lemon8, and CapCut that is gone. The United States shut down every single app, banned every single app that it was created by ByteDance, which is ByteDance. Why? Is because that is the company that owns TikTok, Lemon8, CapCut, Golf, High Pick. Let me name some of these places. Lark, Tokopedia. It's big. Light. And let me explain to you what these platforms are. So everybody know what TikTok is. But did you know? Hey George, welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. So TikTok, everybody know what TikTok is. You had your TikTok shops, TikTok studio, all the TikTok stuff, right? Even though I was on TikTok, I really didn't take a lot of time on TikTok. I really didn't, me personally, I really didn't care too much for the platform. But I respect the people who was able to look at it and take it for what it was and able to turn it into something that they could really work. Lemon8 is basically was a platform that was a photo-based platform for people to share their life through photos. CapCut was a video editing software that could turn your photos and your videos into a work of art, taking away the necessity to be able to hire a videographer because you could do lightweight editing and it looks professional. A lot of people use that app to make money. Then we had Golf, Gauth. This was a homework app that students use in order to share their homework and in order to get help with their homework. Then we have HiPic, which was a photo editing software that could help regular everyday people, whether you are an entrepreneur or not, be able to edit their photos and eliminate the process of having to pay enormous prices to be able to edit a photo. And that is just some of the companies. So um while we're looking at TikTok, we having no idea that all the rest of these processes was going to be eliminated. And so if you are a person that's feeling lost because of this ban, because it vanished, you may have took your time to build up all these followers. I don't want you to worry because from every fall, the bigger the fall, the bigger the comeback. Okay? The bigger the fall that you have, the bigger comeback you can have. Don't look at this as loss. Look at it as an opportunity for you to be able to position yourself better so that if any of these other platforms go out, you'll be able to bounce back and won't even miss a step. Okay? I want you to stay encouraged. For those of you, it is Sunday. I am a praying woman, a woman of faith. I want you to keep your faith. I don't want you to allow this to stop your creativity and your impact. Yes, this is an unexpected change, but I need you to really lean in and trust and have confidence in your ability to bounce back and bounce back even better. I need you to understand that this is the time that you need to start planning and executing and setting up systems for your business if you're an entrepreneur. If you are using social media just for what it is to be able to connect with your family socially, then you need to make sure that you have your family connected, not just by social media, but go back to the telephone, the cell phone, good old letters, um, build your own app, build your own community, start your own group that's for your family or for your friends only. I need you to use this as a moment to pivot, not throw your hands up and say, I can't do this anymore. Hey, Leah and Kevin, Soulmates Forever. You ask, oh, thank you for asking. I am doing fantastically awesome. Thank you for asking. Hello. And so I want to give you guys a scripture because today is Sunday, so I want to give you a scripture. And you can look this up on in any translation that you want to look it up in. It's 2 Timothy 1:7, where it says, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Let me say this again. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the power and love and of a sound mind. What I want you to understand is that we have power. We can shift the narrative to whatever we want to shift it to, positive or negative. I've been harping on this mindset development for the past 2 weeks because in this time, we are going to be seeing things that are going to happen that you are not going to understand. You are going to see things, you are going to experience things that is going to make you afraid. Hey, Tina, that's going to make you afraid. That's going to make you quiver in fear, that is going to make you question the fiber of your being. Because you're going to see people do things. You're going to see things, big entities fall down that you thought was unstoppable. You're going to see things to happen that is going to make you question the very existence of God because it's just going to be so much stuff that's going on. And I don't want you to get distracted. Okay? Leah said, I have fear because it's scary, girl, but I'm trying not to let the devil in. He is so bad. Yes, Leah. That's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm having this real, raw, relevant conversation with y'all. You know what? I got so wrapped up in wanting to share this information with you guys. I forgot to do my intro, guys. This is Morning Motivation with CTR Media Network that is also sponsored by CTR Cares. We are looking and for ways to share more, which we are. But the most important thing that we're doing, we are tackling the topics that are affecting our community at hand. And so this is something that is really affecting all of us. Tina said, yeah. Leah said, but I have to keep praying. Yes, for all of you like myself who pray, who believe in God, this is not your time to lose your faith. This is not the time for you to shrink in fear. This is not the time for you to doubt God. This is not the time for you to say, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because remember, Matthew 6:33 says, those who seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, all these other things will be added to you. This is the time for you to show that you have faith and that your faith is expressed by the works and the actions that you do that is going to counteract all the things that we're seeing right now. Just like Leah said, wildfires are getting bad, floods and earthquakes. But yes, Leah, you're right. But Jesus already foretold this about 3,000 years ago, that in the last days that all of these things will be happening. There will be reports. There will be pestilence, diseases, which pestilence ain't nothing but diseases. There will be earthquakes in one place after another. What you think? That was natural disasters. Like all these things, literally, that we're seeing today has already been foretold to happen. It's just shocking to be living and seeing it and breathing it real time. Sometimes I think people, when they read the Bible, they think it's just a fairy tale. Oh, this is just a book of good stories. No, that's a book of telling the future. It's telling the future. Everything that you need to know as a human being is within the pages of the Bible. Now, that's my personal opinion. Some of y'all don't feel that way, but that's the way I feel. Because I have seen time and time again where the words in the Bible has been fulfilled. It has been fulfilled. Leah said, I seen the four horsemen in clouds and real. It's real. Girl, I was meant to see that. Yes, remember Remember to like and subscribe. I need you guys, thank you for sharing, Leah. Literally, I need you to understand that this scripture at 2 Timothy 1:7 is to remind us that fear has no place in our hearts. Fear. And if you feel fear, you need to get rid of it. You need to work on not allowing yourself to get anxious and panicky, because God has given me the power to face any challenges head on with courage. Why? Is because He is backing us. I need you to understand. Normally, I don't go into a situation where I am literally coming in talking to you about a word. Yes, when I talk and I share and I do my podcast, it's naturally that I would say a scripture or I would mention God because I believe and I trust in God. But now I'm going to go deep on y'all today because I can really feel the pain. Everywhere I turn on social media, people are crying, people are sobbing, people are depressed, people are anxious, people want to give up on life. People want to give up on life because the way that they was able to make a livelihood is now gone. I need you guys to understand that over 170 million U.S. citizens have lost a stream or two of income that they depended on in this flip-flop economy to survive. And now it's gone. I need you to understand that this not just attached to no influencers. This attached to real people. Real people with real life, with real problems, with real families, that now that source of income is gone. It vanished like fog. And now they're left to figure out what to do next. How can we learn from this situation? You cannot depend on these social media platforms just to be on these platforms to connect with the people that you're on this earth to help. You have to be proactive. You have to make sure that you set parameters and set management that you will be able to still be able to be connected with your audience even if social media goes away. So how can you do that? You do that by creating an email list. Even if social media goes out today, if you create an email list, you build your own community that is not only on social media, you will still be able to connect with your people, still being able to pour life into them, still being able to provide that source of knowledge, uh, directing them on different things on income. You'll still be able to connect. You'll still be able to have your livelihood. You need to go back to the old school. You need to start gathering emails. You need to start sending postcards and letters and not just depending on digital. Digital is great, but as you can see, it can be on today like a light and turned off with the light switch tomorrow. Okay? Leah said, but He died for our sins, girl, so He loves us all. I don't even believe no one is going to, I say, HE hockey sticks. She said, God will not send us to HE hockey sticks. He loves everyone. He died for us. He sings, He knows what we was going through, the sin when we was born, and He know what He was going to do. Yes, 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 and yes. This is an opportunity for you to be able to rebuild, to be able to restructure, be able to rethink, and create a plan that is built on a solid platform. This is a time for you to go to platforms that is United States based or build your own platform so that you can be able to provide a place for people to still have help. I am so happy that CTR Media Network, we have our own app where we teach you about business. We help you build your spirituality through encouragement of word with grateful and hopeful TV. That we help you with finances, we help you with credit, we help you know what's going on in the community, we help you with entrepreneurship, we help you if you work a traditional 9 to 5 job. We help teach you how to start a podcast. We teach you about multiple streams of income. We teach you how to overcome your own limitations, your own doubts and fears. We provide community. And why do we do this? Because we care. This app is absolutely free. The only thing you have to do is go to ctrmedianetwork.com. That is ctrmedianetwork.com and click I want to watch the free TV. We are on TV. We're on Amazon Fire, Roku TV, Android TV, Apple TV. We have our own app on iOS and Google Play. You are not alone. Don't get so caught up in this TikTok, Lemon8, CapCut shutdown that you feel that you have no resources. You need to stop just looking at the big conglomerates and start going to small to medium business owners like CTR Media Network who have built communities, and stop being like where they platform, like they was talking about fan base, how the people was complaining where their platform is not doing this, it's not as responsive as the other ones. Of course it's not. If it is a black owned app or an app that's owned by a small to medium sized business that do not have the $500 million to develop an app, of course it's not going to be what you're accustomed to with Facebook, with TikTok, with Instagram. You have to understand that everybody has to start from the beginning. You got to understand that they have to build as they can grow, as they can get capital. Same thing with CTR Media Network. But you be patient and you work with it. You stay there and you support. Because we're not building these apps for us, we're building them for you. But also support the apps. It don't hurt to donate, because we got to start building our own stuff and supporting our own stuff independent. Because if we don't, this is going to keep happening. This is going to keep happening. Leah said, I like you. If you have an Instagram, I need to talk with you. Yes, I have an Instagram, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. But you can also go, what I want you to do is go to CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. That's where you can connect not only with me, but all of our other amazing podcasters, TV hosts. Because it's more than just me. I appreciate you like my spirit and you want to connect, and I want to connect too. But I don't want you to be limited. I want you to connect with our entire amazing podcast and TV content creator family. Because there you're going to get a whole buffet of content that is absolutely free to the general public. We like to consider ourselves the Tubi of podcasting and TV. Because like Tubi, like ETV, we provide our content for absolutely free to the general public, because that is our way of making an impact that make a lasting impression. That is our way of bringing community connections together. That is our way of showing that we care. We're not just creating this content just to create it. We're not just investing this money into these platforms just to do it. We're doing it so that we can be in control of our own life and destiny, that we will still have connection even if other people try to cut off the connection. We doing this because we taking the time to build. Now, it takes longer for small to medium-sized businesses to build. You have to be patient with us so that we can build and scale, because it do take funds to do it. But you will be treated better with small to medium business owners versus these big conglomerates, because guess what? We care. We see all of our people and we appreciate all of you. So go out here and support these apps that's independent, like CTR Media Network, like Fan Base. Go ahead and support us. Not just watch in the views. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Download the apps. Show them that we can come together. We can build our own. And I'm talking about, when I say we, I mean anybody that has the right mindset to know that you can't do this alone. That we're going to build these apps. We're going to build our communities where, yeah, we're going to still leverage and utilize social media because it's a place for that. And we still need to have access to it in order to get to the large masses of people. But on the other side, we're going to build our own at the same time. It may take us longer to build it, but we're going to build it, honey. We're going to grow it. So if and when this happens again, you ain't faint out of fear because you have options. You already been building. You already been scaling. And now those people are going to come to you like they come in the CTR Media Network. Provide a place, a safe place of comfort. If you can make an investment, if you can support these businesses like CTR Media Network family, do it. Do it. Because the thing is, this don't make no sense. We got grown men and women sobbing, and they have a right to do it because their life has officially changed in a blink of an eye. But I don't want you to be discouraged. This is just an opportunity for you to make the biggest comeback of your life. This is the opportunity for you to work out your testimony. This is an opportunity for you to show that you can win despite adversity, that you are going to create a solution to this problem, or that you are going to be a part of the solution. Okay? Like, literally, I'm just so worked up about this because I hate to see people hurting. I hate to see them hurting and feeling like they have no way out because I know how that can affect your mental stability. The country is already crying and moaning already, even before this happened. But now the cry is even greater. I need you not to get so caught up in the distraction of the app is gone. I lost this, I lost that. I need you to look at all the things that you're going to gain. I need you to understand that you have power, that you can do, you can show. We have buying power. We have power. I need us to start supporting each other. And it don't take much. It can take $1. Just imagine if 1 million people all gave $1. That is $1 million. We can do this ourselves. I just, listen, we just got to get off the mindset of not wanting to support or come together because of some bad situation that happened previously. I need us to use what just happened where they banned China, which is not just China. It's like the bite dance. It's a country. I mean, it is a company that owns multiple apps, and now we don't have access to TikTok, Lemon8, CapCut, Golf, Hype It, and it's a whole. I mean, it's a whole. It's a whole list. This is affecting people in all different industries, all different realms, whether you are an entrepreneur or not. Because it's even affecting the babies. Some individuals, some young people was using that app, golf, using that app for homework. It was an app developed to help children with their homework. Now, y'all know if you're a parent and you done been out of school for 20, 30 years, them kids coming home with that homework. Now, you know you don't know what it is. Now, you don't understand that homework. You looking at that new math and saying, man, I ain't even get the old math. And y'all up here talking about the new math. What is this? You want to help your kids. You want to help your kids with homework, but you're just not capable of helping them. So this app was actually helping you be able to help your kids. It also was a community of other children that's doing the exact same homework, that it was actually helping them be able to help each other in a safe environment. I mean, listen, y'all think it's just TikTok. Man, it's this is bigger than that. Y'all, I need y'all to look behind the smoke and mirrors. I need you to see what this truly is. This is an exertion of power and control. This is power and control. I need y'all to understand what this is and what it isn't. All right. Leah said, I know I have the Lord, but I want to talk with you if I ever get fear. We can pray together. I have a learning disability. The devil like to attack me. I wish I had good mind like I learn slower and I have ADHD and hyperactivity. Listen, Leah, Thank you so much for sharing and being so vulnerable and sharing. Everybody, including myself, we have fear. Because guess what? We're imperfect. But what I'm saying is once that fear start to creep in, now you have the tools to be able to get rid of it, to be able to see things for what they truly are. I need all of you guys on today because I'm a praying woman. I'm going to give you one more scripture. That's Jeremiah 29:11. I need you to trust in God, trust in the plan that He has for you. Know, like in Titus, God cannot lie. People can let you down. Don't ever put your trust in people. I know we've been trained to say, I trust you, because I have said that before. You should never trust people. You should have confidence in people, have the confidence that they will do what they say they're going to do. But all of your trust should only go to God. Why? Is because He is truly the only one that can get rid of whatever it is that that's going on in your life. Okay? Put trust in God. You can put confidence in people, but put all your trust only into God because He will never let you down. People, we're imperfect. Sometimes we're going to fail. Sometimes we're going to let somebody down and we don't necessarily want to, but it just happened. Sometimes people do it on purpose. But the case of the matter is you should never put you should never put trust in man or woman. You put trust in God only. You have confidence that people will do the right thing. You hope that people will do the right thing. You move forward with that positive mindset because it's a lot of people that will do the right thing. But remember, put your trust in God. Jeremiah 29:11 says, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Let me say that again. Jeremiah 29:11 says, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Listen, God promised you a future. He said that He's going to prosper His people if you keep seeking first the kingdom. He has a plan for you. And if you don't know your plan, then that's your assignment. You need to really seek God and lean onto Him and beg and plead with Him to reveal to you what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And then once you have a clear understanding of what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you need to make sure that you go to Him in order to guide your every step. Don't get so caught up in what you think you know. You always go to the source, which is God. Normally, I don't go this deep into no scriptures. I don't. But today I was moved because everywhere I saw on social media, everywhere I went on social media, I'm seeing people in turmoil. And I can't be silent no more. I can't be silent no more. I mean, my heart pleads for you. I'm praying for all of you. But this is not an opportunity for you to give up. This is the opportunity for you to build resilience, for you to develop that plan, that strategy, to learn from what happened and make sure that if and when this happens again, that now you are prepared. This is a warning. This is an alert. This is an alert so that you would get yourself together. This is a lesson learned for all of my people that was on TikTok and you had all of these followers and you have not developed an email list and you had millions of followers and now you are disconnected from every single one of them. I want you to use this pain. I want you to use this hurt. I want you to remember how this feels so that you will never experience this again. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm a person like this. Sometimes you can know what to do and how to do it, but you don't do it. But when something like this happens, it throws you into the situation when you have to pay attention. This has happened. I remember when Facebook had the first blackout, when it had the first shutdown. Building community had over maybe 9,000 people. Built the community, helping people. And guess what? I depended on Facebook so much that I did not take the time to build the email list. So when Facebook went out, my business went down at the exact same time. I'm speaking to you because I know how it feels. Because at the time, 95% of all of my customers were on Facebook, which means that when Facebook went down, all of my contacts went down. And I used that as a moment to teach myself on what I need to do if and when that happens again. Since then, Facebook went down more than one time since then. They call it a blackout. All right. The next time that happened, I was not caught and left in the dark because I had an email list. I had another platform that I could connect with my people with. They were so nervous, the community, but we had already laid into place the action plan that when it happens, because more than likely it will, it's just a matter of when, that we will not miss a beat. Everybody else was worried, not me. Now, the first time, oh my God, I was just like the other people. I was crying. I felt sick to my stomach. I'm like, oh my God, I can't get on Facebook. I can't connect. I can't connect with my client. Same thing with people going through with TikTok right now and Lemonade and all that. Use this as an opportunity, this setback, to prepare you for your biggest breakthrough and your biggest comeback ever. Because now you know the sting, you know the pain, you know the hurt of how this feels when you are putting all your eggs in one basket. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Okay? Diversify your social media. Diversify ways that you can connect with your people. That even if these apps go down, that you won't miss a beat. And your people, most importantly, who you serve, you're doing your works, your work for, that they won't miss a beat. Provide them with a safe haven, a comfort, a place where even if this goes down, you can move and divert over to whatever it is that you already prepared for them. You gotta be smart. You have to be smart. So when life feels uncertain, I want you to understand this. When life feels uncertain, remember this promise that God's plan for you is good. It is rest assured. I want you to trust in God if you're a person who believes in God, which I am, and know that your story is being written with love and purpose. And also know that you're never alone. And don't get so scared and so fearful that you lose sight of all the information that you already know. I need you to understand that you have power, that you are important. And use this TikTok Lemon8 CapCut band to be able to build up your strong foundation of your life, of your mindset, of your spirituality, of your business, of you working a 9 to 5 job, whatever the case may be. I want you to use this moment as a teachable moment to make you stronger and more resilient than ever before. How can you use this negative situation, flip it into a positive, positive that will be able to bring joy, love, and most of all, comfort to the people who may not be able to have comfort right now. What can you do to help solve this problem? What can you do to prepare now so that you won't have to go through this again? What can you do? What should you do? I do not want you to give up. I pray for all the people that are affected by these storms, this unseasonably unusual weather, whether you're in an area that is on fire or you on the side of the country that is freezing cold, because we have some unseasonably cold weather here in South Carolina that is just don't even make sense, but it's fulfilling Bible prophecy. Wherever you is, I want you to lean on to God, because at the end of the day, He's the only one that can help us. The only one. And I want you to make sure that you set out that action plan. You write it down, you make it plain. And when you feel fearful, when you feel afraid, I want you to seek out individuals that can help motivate you. Listen to positive stuff. Surround yourself with people. If you do not have those type of people in your life, use social media to find your positive people. It's people on social media that are actually doing positive things, that actually is going to pour life into you with positivity. I want you to be drawn to them. Don't be drawn to the chaos, the drama, because what you watch, you you bringing that into your life. For all the 170 million US users of these apps, TikTok, Lemon8, CapCut, I hurt for you because I know you're hurting. I have empathy for you because I know that you're hurting. But do not allow your hurt to stop you from making your next move, your next call to action, your next whatever it is in order to get you out of this situation. Just like you built TikTok, just like you built your Lemon8, just like you learned how to use CapCut and all these other apps, you can rebuild, you can start over. And guess what? It can be bigger and better than ever before. Don't get caught up in the smoking mirror. Don't lose your focus. I need you to start an email list if you're a business owner or an influencer or a community. I need you to start to think about ways that you can create your own community. I need you to surround yourself with positive people. And when you are building these new social media platforms, or maybe you're on, social media, I need you to not be so caught up, because there's some people that are really sad. I'm saying negative people. And when you are spreading love and peace and happiness and encouragement, and then negative people come, because just like people are drawn to light, negative and positive people are drawn to light. Negative people are drawn to the light because they can't stand to see you shine, because they're because they're miserable and they want you to be miserable. I want you to understand, as you're doing a lot of goodness in the world, there are people that only mission when they wake up is to bring you sadness. And when those people try to come and stop you by saying negative stuff, I want you to pray for them and move on. Don't give them the energy, because they're not worth it. And anything, I want you to remember that anything that they say to you is a reflection of their insecurity, their lack and no trust in God, and their sadness. They feel bad because of who they are. They don't love themselves. I need you to understand, when people try to say bad stuff to you, it ain't a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them. Because as good people are really trying to do good in the world, the bad people are going to try to stop you. Going to try to say little comments, try to say little things, try to do little things that going to bring you down. But don't you let that bring you down. You let every negative whatever make you stronger. Let your light shine even brighter. Guess what it's going to do? It's going to irritate them haters, because they're going to try to figure out how you still going in the midst of that. Because when you do good, Sad to say, sometimes bad happen. But also on the flip side, for all the people that come in that pour love and sunshine and give you the same love and the goodness that you're giving out into the world. I want you to nurture those people. I want you to let those people know that you appreciate them. I want you to let them know that you love them. I want you to let them know that they matter, and you want to give them the encouragement and the words and the resources for them to be successful regardless of what success looks for them. I want you to celebrate those people, because it's very few people in the world that's left that just want to do good. So we have to celebrate goodness at all costs. Shun the devil and his people, shun the negative people, and hold tight to the good people. Because when you're sharing goodness, it irritates people who bad. It irritates them. It turns their whole life upside down. So I need you to understand that as you build, as you create this goodness, it's going to attract good and bad. I want you to know that as these apps, they're gone now, but you're not gone. You can rebuild. You can build better on a solid foundation. You will be all right. This is just a setback for your biggest comeback of your life. Do not be faint out of fear. If you need to cry for a little while, cry some tears. If you need to cry. But don't you stay crying. You lose those tears to build up in you the strongest resilience ever, and be able to now build, grow, scale, because now you know how to do it. And now you can share that solution to the problem that so many people are facing, because everybody don't have a platform that they're building. I'm so grateful to God that we have a platform that we're building. You want to go to it? It's absolutely free. It's at ctrmedianetwork.com. You can literally download the app on your cell phone right now after this live. I'm encouraging you to go download it. We have a buffet of content that will touch you in every, fuel you in every aspect of your life, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whether it's health, whether it's education, whether it's entertainment, whether it is teaching you a skill in order for you to be able to monetize what you do. We have all of that content for you for absolutely free. You can watch us on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Android TV, Apple TV. Only thing you have to do is go to those electronic devices, search CTR Media Network, and download the app. We created this space for you. For you. Why? Because we truly care. And we have some amazing content creators, and they have some of the most amazing guests that comes on their shows that can really fuel you during this time um, that you're feeling lost. And Leah, we have some shows. You need to go to the Grateful and Hopeful TV, where you can get that motivation from wisdom tips from Dr. Connie Green, because that's all she talk about. And also Wings of Wisdom from Virginia, and Dr. Shirley. Her show is Mosaic Voices of the Community. If you want to get some scriptures and everything on how you can adjust things in your life or be more positive. Then we have the self-improvement channel. We have a lot of shows on that particular channel. It's all about helping you self-improve yourself. How can you improve yourself in order to have a better life? And then we have entrepreneurship TV. We have entertainment. We have a lot of channels. So go on over to ctrmedianetwork.com and download the app. Let me go ahead and pop that on. Remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Join the movement. Go to ctrmedianetwork.com. This is our time to show that we matter, our voice matters, and we're not going to let this shake us up. Okay? Because they feel that by disconnecting us, because disconnection was the goal. This is bigger than what you think. This was an intentional blow. Disconnection. Okay? And normally I have hundreds of people on my live in the morning. And the fact that I only have a little bit of people in the room, I know they shadow banning this video. Yeah, they shadow banning it because this is something that people need to hear. This is something that you need to get encouraged. Because it's 170 million US people that are suffering right now. And I hope and I pray that this video bless your life, that it gives you some sort of motivation and encouragement in a time where you feel like you're in darkness, but you're not. This is the opportunity for you to have the best comeback of your life. And this is the time for us to start supporting small to medium-sized businesses who creating communities and apps like this, like CTR Media Network, like Fanbase. Go start, go ahead and download our apps. We're working hard to provide you with resources. Okay? So if you are ready to amplify your voice and connect with like-minded individuals like our entrepreneurs and our content creators on CTR Media Network, like I said before, I'm going to say it again. You need to download the app on today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not the day after next. I mean today. Right after this live, you can be able to experience and unlock exclusive content, live trainings, communities that is going to help you elevate your personal life or your brand. I want you to use what's happening now to stay connected anytime, anywhere. We have podcast shows, we have live TV shows. I want you to grow your network so you can expand your net worth. You can download it on any phone, even them Obama phones, baby, as long as you got some Wi-Fi. You can download it. I want you to understand on today to start your journey with CTR Media Network. This is the time to start your journey with CTR Media Network. And I want you to understand and know and hear the words coming out of my mouth that if you didn't know this, I want you to hold this dear, that your voice matters. And it's time for you to let it be heard. Let me say that again. Your voice matters, and it's your time to let it be heard. Don't you let fear stop you. Don't you let fear stop you. This is your time to win. 2025 is the year to thrive. Don't be fooled. Don't be misled. It is the year to thrive. But yeah, in order to thrive, you're going to have to do the work. All right. Start your email list. Create communities. Join our app. Support companies that are building apps that's in the United States and learn from them. And then if you can build your own app, build your own app. And make sure to tune in every single day for morning motivations for CTR Media Network and tune into all of the rest of our shows. We appreciate you. We hope this brought you some joy. And stay positive, stay hopeful, stay blessed. I am Dr. T&J Ramsey, the host of CTR Media Network TV show, and it has been a pleasure me speaking with you on the day. I want you to go out and create the best day for yourself ever, because at the end of the day, your life, your life, your dreams, your goals is on the other side of the thing that you are afraid to do. Don't let the fear of what if stop you. I want it to be able to guide you in the sense that anything that scares you the most, I want you to lean into it the most, because that is what's going to help you be able to live a happy, joyous, purposeful life that is attached to abundance, that is also going to create the life that you deserve to have. Even in the midst of chaos, God's people will always win. Always. Not sometime. Always. It may not look like it, but when you trust in him, everything will be added onto you. He cannot lie. People can lie, but he cannot lie. Put your trust in the right source. Capital God. Talk to you later.